What up, everybody, and welcome to my stream with Michael Paul. Take it away, bro.
Hi, everybody. Michael Paul back with you again. Tonight, we do not have Mr. Kennedy with us. He, I think, is watching something else. Maybe he's working. I don't know. But he will be with us on Friday. At any rate, yes, I'm Michael Paul. We're 20 minutes in, 23 minutes in, because, well, John was late for God knows what reason.
Sorry, but I know I got to say your mom didn't name you Sorry, she named you John.
Well, that doesn't tell me why.
Playing video games with this, and I told you I was going to be on my way in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, video games. Wahoo. Yay, wahoo. Okay. That's when I think of video games.
Mm-hmm.
Although I used to like GTA, but I haven't played it for a very long time, and video games aren't what they used to be when I was growing up. So, at any rate, okay, we are live in Vegas tonight for AEW. Oh, yes, some sad news. Unfortunately, we will not be able to go to WWE Backlash because I'm not paying $200 to watch grown men sweat all over each other and be each other's butt buddies and whatnot. That's not entertainment to me. At least well, it is, but not $200 worth. So, but as always, we will be bringing that to you on ESPN Plus. Now, before we get anywhere with this, let me say my good nights to my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin. Good night. I love you. Sleep well. Have sweet dreams. And Noah, I'm sorry you weren't able to be there for Royal Rumble, but if you want to come by for Backlash or Raw or SmackDown or any of that, you're more than welcome to do so. And Caitlin, I did mention Caitlin, right? Okay.
You did.
Okay, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin. Now we've covered them all. If I sound like I'm rambling, it's because we're 25 minutes in. I'm trying to hurry this up. I don't really have a lot of news today, so let's just get right to it. As I said, we are in Vegas with the AEW, and thank you for being with us.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
What an event! What a year it's been so far for AEW and Excalibur.
Oh, if it seems like we're restarting, it's because at first I decided to just watch by myself. I wasn't expecting John to come in here. So, but when he did, I decided let's restart. So there we go.
The name of the game for this group. And leading them into battle is the AEW Continental Champion. Your opening contest is a trios bout from a Paul, being accompanied by Marina Shafir, the Bastard Pat, Daniel Garcia, and the AEW Continental Champion, Moxley. Coach Ronnie, let's take you back to 1 week ago at Dynamite. John Moxley running off East Austin. That was the end of the story between the Death Riders and Downtown family. Well, of course, as we're going to see, here comes Konosuke Takeshita, the man that defeated John Moxley in the Blue League before Moxley went on to win. And then when it had Moxley's attention, Davis and Doyle take care of John Moxley. I'm not so sure if Takeshita wanted that or not. Yeah. The Death Riders, they would have their payback on Davis and Doyle before the night was over, costing them their shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. But right now, let's return back to the ring and the Dapper Yell.
Hey,
I did forget what I was saying. Streaming on Netflix right now, a new season of WWE Unscripted. You don't know.
I wanted to ask if I can get if you want another action figure from me.
No, Unreal. That's what it is.
Unreal.
A new season of WWE Unreal Season 2 streaming now on Netflix. That's another reason we started late, because I was watching that.
How do you like that so far?
I love it. I love that more than I do the actual wrestling, because that shows you what's all together. The secrecy is gone as far as you would say. Kayfabe is broken. So now they figure, what the hell, everybody knows. Let's just show what we do. There's nothing secret about it anymore.
Nothing much, Steve. We're watching AEW. Steven Copp's on, and he's saying, "What's up? Hey guys, what's up?"
Oh,
And I told him we're watching AEW.
hey man, how you doing? Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Josh Alexander, Daniel Garcia starting things off here. Alexander bringing down Garcia, but nice ankle pick or leg pick there by Garcia.
That sounds like
larger Alexander off his
it's
feet.
Wednesday, my guy.
I like that. TNT champion Danny Garcia.
Hey, I got some news about WWE because it's going to be your GM on SmackDown now.
I get it, but he's done a lot more than that if he's going to just dwell on that. I think it's wrong. Josh Alexander, of course, great Canadian app.
What did you say?
Steve said, "Hey, I got some news for you about WWE because it's going to be your general manager on SmackDown now." Who's the general manager for SmackDown?
Nick Aldis, as far as I know, and I haven't heard anything about his contract being up. Unless he's just stepping down from GM because he's going to transition into a wrestler.
Goldberg?
Shut the fuck up. What?
Are you serious, Steve?
Shut the fuck up. What?
He's saying that Goldberg's going to be the SmackDown general manager.
No, I think you mean Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Oh my
God. 173-0 before Scott Hall used his taser to zap. Ooh.
GM Goldberg. Steve, do you have any idea when that's supposed to start?
Yeah. When is it going to start, Steve? This Friday or the Friday after? Hey, I'm going to go use the bathroom in my bedroom real quick.
That's okay. I have to piss too.
All right. We'll be right back, you guys.
Those that piss together play together, I guess.
Ew.
Sorry. Sorry. I couldn't pass it up.
I know.
Okay, well, Bachelor's gone because he's taking a piss. I can't read half of this, what's on his computer here, but we're getting a lot of comments from what I can tell in the meantime. I never said. I never said. I
You're right there, Michael, okay?
Yeah. Damn it. There we go. Jesus Christ, man, come on. I took a piss in 30 seconds. What's taking you so fucking long? Whip it, drip it, and be done. Okay? Whip it, drip it, 1, 2, 3. Whip it, drip it, 1, 2, 3. Let it leak and set it free. Okay? Wow, man. Did you have to hold it that long?
Yeah.
Whip it, drip it, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Let
Flush it
leak
down the goddamn toilet.
Let it leak and set it free, man. How long could that take? Jesus Christ.
Steve said that.
I was done in 30 seconds. Yeah, you have a shit ton of comments since you left the room.
Steve said, I think it's going to be starting maybe this Friday or next Friday for Goldberg to.
Well, all right, but how are they going to write Nick Aldis out? Is his contract up?
That's a good question.
Are they going to transition him into a wrestler? Because since he actually is a wrestler anyway.
Probably. But let's continue watching AEW and then.
Or is he going to do something to fuck up and Triple H is going to come out and say you're fired? I would think it would be on Raw since it's kind of leaning that way with Adam Pearce lately. But I guess we'll see. You don't know. I guess we'll see on Friday or Monday. There we go.
He feels like he's been living in the shadow of Kenny Omega for his entire career. Coming to AEW, aligning himself with Don Callis, a way to get at Kenny Omega, way to step out of the shadow. But Daniel Garcia producing a nice shoulder tackle there.
Yeah, Garcia not impressed at all and not intimidated at all. Because again, like we talked about,
I like from the Don Callis standpoint
think that there's a tag
is not him, not Josh Alexander.
Tagging in for their respective sides. Clone suffering his first setback of his AEW career 1 week ago to then
TNT
champion Briscoe. With more on that later. Tommaso Ciampa is your new TNT champion.
Oh, that's right. Michael did tell me, you guys, that
I would say the two
Tommaso Ciampa is now the new AEW TNT champion.
A lot could be said about Clone, about what he can do with the ring. And we talk about Echicero.
No, I didn't.
And Vince move all the time.
Sean did, remember?
Clone.
I watched the Rumble with
things
you.
that he does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Interesting.
You
Unexpected
flaked out on me
angles
at
from
the
El
last
Clone.
minute.
Nice reversal there. Small hip toss, and now Pac. Back on Clone. Stumbles out and back in. And we see.
Look at that. Holy smokes, both men. Athleticism on display in an opening match.
Clone attacking from unexpected angles, unexpected situations. Even catching a veteran like Pac off guard.
Yeah, you can see it on his face, Excalibur. He kind of moved to the bottom of the ring, and now he's going to make a tag.
Remember, still come tonight. Mark Davis under the orders of Don Callis facing Hangman Adam Page. If Hangman wins that match, he will go to Grand Slam Australia and compete for a shot at the AEW World Championship. But right now, Jon Moxley, Konosuke Takeshita.
The fans erupted when Takeshita got the tag in after Moxley got in.
Moxley to the ropes to Takeshita, and Moxley exchanging shoulder tackles. Neither man willing to get ground, but Alexander in from behind him. Well, the Death Riders and the Don Callis family swarming Moxley and Takeshita. Things breaking down here in the early goings, Tony.
Absolutely, they are focusing on Takeshita, as a matter of fact, because I don't think there's any question that Jon Moxley feels Takeshita is his #1 challenger to the Continental Championship. And it goes back to the fact that Takeshita defeated Jon Moxley, like we said earlier, in the Blue League.
Jon Moxley perhaps feels like he's got to right the wrongs of the past by defeating Takeshita, the Continental Championship on the line. Can he call himself truly the Continental Champion if he still has that big loss looming over his head?
Well, I think he can, but maybe in his mind, maybe not. Let's see.
On YouTube, I heard that AJ Styles might be showing up on AEW, but I don't know when, but he's not showing up alone.
Well, Danny Garcia has changed his
I
tact,
don't know, dude.
changed the way he
AJ
approaches
said
matches
he's
since. Look, that quick tag, and now it's going to be Pac coming in. Since
Well,
Danny
he
Garcia
didn't
became
go
a
out
member
on
of
his
Death
own
Riders.
terms,
Look at this.
Oh, Moxley, we got to see him
So maybe
taking
he's
Alexander
gonna
and Clone off
show
the
up on
apron now.
AEW,
Just
and then
back there, since
AEW will be where he has his legit retirement.
Jon Moxley taking down.
I'm still kind of pissed off about why Gunther did that to AJ like that.
How about that? Excalibur was basically 3-on-1, and Takeshita
I
took
don't
the
know, maybe they were
odds on
trying
and
to
came out
hurry
ahead.
Clone back up on the corner, trying to get the tag. Some relief for Takeshita. Pac trying to prevent it, but the length of Takeshita allows him to make the tag. Clone and Pac legal for their respective side.
No,
Quick
probably
succession
double
of kicks
off
from
back.
Clone.
But I don't see that being very likely unless he
Makes
chooses
up and over the
to
bastard.
and he lets Gunther win.
What an amazing athlete.
Comes back that kick while looking his opponent in the eyes from behind. Now, showing off his power. Clone down.
Yeah, let's keep in mind that Clone's been doing all this against Pac, who there's no doubt one of the great performers in AEW worldwide.
A man who's equally as dangerous on the mat as he is in the air. The bastard Pac now building up momentum. Let's go unleash that devastating lariat. Won't get the chance. But Clone, think of pinning predicament now. Instead, this opening battle, this trios contest rages on live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
James S. Murray, I now pronounce.
Well, one good thing about you being gone so long, now you were gone long enough that now we have lots of commercial time to kill that we can cut through.
AEW Collision, Saturdays at 8 on TNT, and now streaming on HBO Max.
I did the right thing.
Dynamite
That
coming to you
he
live from the
killed
Pearl
commercial
Theater
time.
Palms here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Trios contest
Thanks.
opening us over. Don Callis family versus Death Riders for the last few moments. Tony, it
How
has
can
been
you
all
take to
the Don Callis family. They love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have singled out Pat. Look at that.
Northern Lights so
I was
good.
done in 30 seconds.
Maxwell fires the shoulder up off the mat.
Great execution that time by the walking weapon himself. And look at him look over towards Mox. I think they would have lowered Mox in the ring, to be honest with you.
And we saw John Moxley, his temper get the better of him a few moments ago, and that ended up costing Pat. It allowed the Gonkowski family to use the numbers advantage. And the referee was admonishing Moxley, but Pat. A couple shots for Clone and Takeshita, and now battling forward.
And even if Pat would not stay down for long, he's too great of an athlete. Whoa.
Xander, the hoist up Pat. Now up to the middle rope. Over the knee package. One for the guillotine knee drop, but missed.
Long way for Pat to go. And he's got two arms sticking out, as you can see.
You can see Moxley and Garcia. They feel the momentum shifting. Can Pat make the tag?
I'm going to close the door before when this grass starts.
How
Okay.
about
This
this?
is a good idea.
Fans wanting to see it.
Let's enjoy it while it lasts.
And neither man backing down. Look at this. Each man taking a lot of shots, just hanging in there.
And after the wind-up, Moxley ducks underneath. And a suplex. But Takeshita up to his feet, ducks under the ring, attempting score. From Konosuke Takeshita.
Both men get back up. Excalibur amazing.
Both men land elbow strikes. Takeshita seems dazed. And Moxley uncorks the drop kick. Alexander sent to the outside, all close. Riding in from Moxley.
What timing by John Moxley. He saw it, executed it.
But Moxley, he turned his attention up clone. Takeshita landed that elbow strike. Moxley floats over the top, lands behind Garcia. Is the little man after Moxley. The late Garcia. Body scissors, steps through. Garcia with a dragon tail, perhaps.
Let's get into it.
Takeshita center of the ring. He's trying to power out of it, but Moxley drives it face first.
Gonna be it.
Garcia shoots out. Let's go.
That was cool right there.
Thought that Moxley was going to try to cut out
The sharpshooter mixed with the
back up in the ring in time.
first stomp.
Alexander
The what? Oh, with the curb stop.
looking for something, but now the action's spilling out of the ring. El Clone off the middle. Takes that pack on the floor.
Here comes Moxley.
John
Uh-oh.
Moxley. Suicida driving it.
Okay, Suicida.
First to door downstairs. Now inside the ring, Takeshita. There, he nearly took it there. Garcia kicks out.
Give it to Garcia. I didn't think he'd get out of that. Give it to Garcia with a long resolve.
Takeshita lining up Garcia. Power drive, maybe no. Garcia. Overhand shot, body scissors again. Takeshita. Oh, caught him. And now Takeshita, Garcia trying to look. No, but Takeshita.
He's not done.
Beautiful German suplex from the wheelbarrow by Konosuke Takeshita.
And he just called El Clone in.
And here comes Alexander as well, Garcia. In deep water here. As Takeshita unleashes the power drive knee. Oh, Garcia! Danny Garcia kicking out.
Amazing reserve, amazing determination by Garcia in the span of 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even less than that.
Garcia showing his toughness, showing his quality, but he may not be able to come back from that raging fire on the way.
Josh Alexander, El Clone, and Konosuke Takeshita.
Well, Konosuke Takeshita getting some clutch reinforcements from El Clone and Josh Alexander. Storms the win here tonight. Pat and John Moxley unable to assist, unable to break up the pin predicament. And Konosuke Takeshita continues to make a compelling case for himself to challenge Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship.
And a little face-to-face right there to think that it's over between the Death Riders and the Don Callis family is a long way from the truth.
A frustration evident for Jon Moxley. The fans going to come tonight. Andrade El Idolo, Kenny Omega, one-on-one for the first time inside an AEW ring. But how we got there took place 1 week ago. It was Swerve Strickland, Andrade El Idolo. The referee missed the low blow. She didn't miss the DM and the pinfall by Andrade El Idolo. He will face Kenny Omega tonight with the winner moving on to Grand Slam Australia. But right now, let's head to the back and the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Swerve Strickland. Swerve, an unfortunate loss for you last week against Andrade El Idolo now takes you out of the world title picture. Where are you guys going to shift your focus to next?
Renee, our focus is right where it's always been, and that's at the top of all elite wrestling. You see, just because we lose one match doesn't mean that we lose focus. We ain't going nowhere.
There's still major world title implications tonight. Kenny Omega takes on Andrade El Idolo, and in our main event, our world champion MJF takes on Brody King.
After they just set a big-time main event in store tonight, if Brody King wins, he will earn a shot at MJF.
What's that?
The AEW World Championship. A rematch for the AEW National Championship. Ricochet looks off the fend of the champ like Jungle Jack Perry.
They're saving it for
Kenny Omega, Andrade,
for a special occasion
because
because I think he's still probably training to finish up his stuff before he makes his either Raw, SmackDown, or NXT debut. That's what I'm thinking.
So, is he like Brock or Roman, that he's going to be a part-time guy?
I have no idea. That's a question. That is a good question right there. But let me see on the SmackDown Hotel.
Like the tone, you can't ignore the sounds in every single arena that captured the imagination of the AEW fans. In my mind right now, I'm there. I'm super grateful for it. I need to repay it. My focus is rebuilding. This is the biggest moment of my life.
With a successful neck surgery, we don't know when it'll happen, but we know that he is working
David
hard.
says,
And we will
I
see
wonder
the
if
return
he will be
of one
on
of the
Raw or
greatest
SmackDown
stars
after that debut. They can't put him in NXT.
Huh?
David says that they can't put him on NXT since he debuted at the Rumble last Saturday night.
Okay, what about Raw and SmackDown?
I don't know what they're going to do, but we have to find out as a surprise.
This is a mixed tag team match center of all. This first, the team of graduate squeezed Orange Cassidy and Timeless Door.
I will talk about bright stars, this duo, a match made in heaven.
I don't think there's any question of Jordan Oasis and Brittany Brooks.
Congratulations, Brittany Brooks. Guiding the fans behind their evidence. What a duo.
An uphill battle for the opposition here against Timeless Tony Storm and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. And Tony, you were on the call this past Saturday at Collision. Timeless Tony Storm threw out the challenge for a mixed tag team match, 10 days time. Grand Slam Australia, where she and Orange Cassidy would face Marina Shafir and Hiro Yuta in a a match where the loser of the fall will have their head shaved bald.
Wow, now those are pretty stout stipulations. I like how Tony Storm is dressed in denim here. Little nod towards Excalibur.
Who's that?
Not a nod for Vince McMahon.
Jordan Isis.
Take a look at what we got here.
Who?
Crossover
Jordan
of the
Isis.
century, DC and AEW. Issue number 1, available in 6 variant covers today.
Never
At
heard
your
of
friendly local comic book store. See the Justice League and stars of AEW like you've never seen them before. It's Orange Cassidy. Will be so open and
Okay, dude, so are we gonna
Jordan Isis. Trying to line up Orange Cassidy. Spend a little too much time, Cassidy.
Bad
I was
mistake.
gonna say, are we gonna fight or are we gonna
Cassidy
see
on
how
his
it's
feet.
fight with Walmart?
Hands in the pockets, as is his style. Ducks underneath. Now the reversal. The switch catching on Oasis on guard. Flying there. And Cassidy. Check out his reflection.
Maybe checking out his future. And he kind of backed away. Do you notice that Orange Cassidy backed away from that bald head?
That could very well be Orange Cassidy having his head shaved. In Australia, 10 days away as we make our debut in Sydney. AEWTX.com or Ticket Tech for Grand Slam Australia, the Kudos Bank Arena.
I think if Tony Storm loses the fall and Australia has her head shaved, it will be a travesty of epic proportions.
That's the thing with Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta. If they're taken out of play, if they're outside the ring, it's Marty Shafir and Tony Storm get inside the ring. It could very well be one of those two women getting their head shaved. I mean, I know everyone
By
wants
the
to see
way,
Wheeler Yuta.
were you
discussing
expecting
his
to go
hair
at it again?
taking off his head, but there are
Nope.
3 other people that could leave Australia.
But you have to say it, you can't keep doing this.
How about the confidence in this?
By the way, I didn't argue
We've seen from this couple.
okay. You have a shit ton of comments now.
It's her and Izzy, dude. Not me and her.
She and Orange Cassidy with the
And
advantage
the
here.
Izzy's
Yikes.
She got planted.
What did
That's a
Izzy
Brittany
ever do to
Booker
her?
run straight down to the
I have no idea, and that's none of my business.
DDT of his
Well,
own.
regardless,
Well,
you have a
the
shit ton of comments here.
I know. One of them is from D-Wolf, and the others are from me, Steve, and Megan.
One of them, who?
D-Wolf.
He may be out, but
And the others are you, Steve, and Megan.
Yep.
Orange punch, but cover.
So Tony Storm and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy just won the tag team match. But a week from Saturday, with Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy, or would
I don't know.
the Death Riders
This is a good
keep
idea.
their hair? Stay tuned for February the
I like my
14th
hair.
on AEW.
Why did I make this match? My hair is my livelihood. And without it, I'm gonna look like a boiled egg. I'm gonna look like an angry penis.
Jeez.
I can't be bald. Oh, look hideous. Oh, look grotesque. Oh, look disgusting.
Oh, look like a bald penis. That was cool.
Uh-huh. It's okay.
I didn't expect this, to be honest with you.
But I'm timeless Tony Storm. And you are freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. And it's not gonna go like that. At Grand Slam Australia, one of two things will happen. You are gonna give Wheeler Yuta a
What the hell is
cute
Taz
little
at
turnover.
tonight? I don't
Or
know.
I will make Marina look like Mox.
But we know for certain, Grand Slam of Australia, our debut in Sydney. Someone will be leaving shaved bald fans earlier today. Darby Allin was arriving here in Las Vegas, but had an unexpected visit from the War Dogs. Let's take a look.
Let's go! Let's go!
You go home, Mr. Five. We can light for you, won't get it. Yeah. Who's that? Hey, Gamer. Hey, let's go.
What the fuck?
Let's ride.
Tony, the hostilities here stemming from the rivalry between not only Gabe Kidd and Darby Allin, but from what transpired at Collision this past Saturday.
He had the hands, the clock, and you saw that he was driving away. Where they're going, I have no idea, obviously.
This next battle is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Heritage Street, Virginia. Weight 229 pounds. He is an AEW World Trios champion. Hangman Adam Page.
Now, Tyler, this may be one of the more important matches that Excalibur or that Hangman Adam Page has had over the last couple of years. Because if he wants to go to Australia and thus end up vying for the world title down the road, he's got to win here against a very, very tough individual.
A very, very tough individual that has some big-time financial motivation.
His opponent from Brisbane, Australia. Weighing 281 pounds. Mark Davis.
Not only is Mark Davis here on orders from the Don Callis family to incapacitate Hangman Adam Page, but on social media, MJF said he can give Davis $1,000 if he injured Hangman Adam Page, and Andrade El Idolo up the ante to $10,000. And Davis, explosive dropkick in the corner.
That's quite an inducement. I don't think there's any question. And Davis has all the ability to do just that. You'll see what he's doing. Hangman just absorbed those. Come firing back, but Davis is too stout.
Davis, the scoop, driving down Hangman, looks for the same time, but Hangman avoids it. Hangman, quick on his feet, sliding lariat, and Hangman, drop kick in quick succession, nice bounce back.
Yeah, keep the big man off his feet.
Of course, if Hangman is successful here tonight, he would go on to Sydney, Australia, for Grand Slam. The winner of that match will not to Revolution Challenge for the AEW World Championship. There's a very real possibility, Tony, that MJF may not be champion come Revolution.
Absolutely. MJF has to face, of course, tonight, Brody King, eliminator match. Brody King can win this match, and he'll get a world title shot.
Now the waist lock, elbow strike by Davis. And before we get to Australia next week, where we Davis, the back of his head, smashing into our announce desk.
As you heard, we're going to be in Ontario. Prior to that, Australia on Valentine's Day, and then the next day we're in Brisbane.
Got better composure than I do.
Yeah, well, there you go. I was looking down. And then we'll be in Sacramento the following Wednesday. How about that for Dynamite? Holy smokes, guys.
Hangman rebounding off the bottom rope, a lariat to the chest of Davis, who once again smashed into our announce desk with the action. Thankfully, Ellis Rush returned to the ring. Davis, though, comes back.
3 matches, 2 of them already at the announce table. We're not done with the night.
The over-under is 4.5. I took the over.
Okay.
Davis!
Yeah, we've been here before.
What does Mark Davis have in mind?
That's the danger that Mark Davis presents. That power can change the complexion of a match.
Whatever the camera.
Davis is ready to pounce on Hangman.
Yeah, Mike Knox.
Just crush it. Hangman in the corner. Can Davis take Hangman out of the running for the
He's on the
AEW World
NWA.
Championship? We will find out. Don't go anywhere.
You remember that? Remember that he had a girlfriend named Kelly Kelly? And he
Yeah.
was the jealous boyfriend on the WWE ECW?
Yeah.
And then they were supposed to have a match with Ariel and Kevin Thorne. But Mike Knox said that I'm not teaming up with Kelly Kelly.
And existing customers.
Oh.
Straightforward, always.
No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises. And now plans starting at just $25 a month.
To borrow a phrase, we are in the midst of a slobber knocker here in Las Vegas. Mark Davis covering Hangman out of Page, but Page able to kick out.
Once again, Hangman, as we had mentioned, one of the top contenders to the World Championship. A loss to Mark Davis would certainly hurt that ranking and thus deny him a chance to go on to battle for the #1 contendership at Grand Slam Australia on the 14th.
Yeah, setback here tonight to be similar, like the setback Short Strickland had 1 week ago at the hands of Andrade Alito. Andrade will face Kenny Omega later on tonight. The chance to go to Australia, the chance to become the challenger for the AEW World Championship at Revolution. Oh, Hangman sweeps the legs of Davis out, covers, and Davis up.
Oh,
Able to
the
kick out.
Bros are returning soon.
But that move by Hangman, just sweeping, as you said, the legs
What
out.
exactly is he returning? Did they say?
The big man.
I don't know, it
man.
says that the Bros are
You can see
returning
the
soon.
Hangman's been in the fight here now.
Okay.
He
I'll
expected
wait till
nothing less.
I got the
It's the
exact
man
date
like Mark Davis.
close to me.
Hangman trying to line Dunkzilla. Oh, the Larry, but Davis doesn't leave his feet.
Too strong.
Hangman is second, but Davis hangs on.
Yeah, great balance as well as strength.
Davis may be close to going out.
Okay. You think you better move.
Hangman looking to powerbomb Davis. Now steps Davis reversing it now. Hangman. You know, Tony, I think that if Davis tries to do nobody over Davis, crashing and burning into the barricade. I think the fair warning from Hangman allowed Davis to turn the tables on Hangman, but Hangman. Oh, Hangman.
Well, this is so dangerous. I'm telling you, if he wants to vie for the world title, don't do something like this.
What a risk by Hangman. What payoff.
Well, there's nobody like Hangman, and the fans erupt.
Hangman. Press 1, 2. Oh, Davis powers out.
And too much Mark Davis still in this match, man.
Look at this, an Orihara moonsault from the railing here. Pearl's Theater in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are sold out, and we are witnessing a heavyweight slugfest center of the ring.
We'll try to get him up for the dead eye. I don't know if he can.
Instead, Davis, that kicks. That check. Oh, backdrop driver from Davis. And now Davis with Hangman up on the short BT bomb reversed. 1, 2, go.
Once again, just Mark Davis is way too strong to keep down.
Hangman avoids the kick, landed. The elbow strike went for a second. Enziguri delivered by Davis. Davis now off the ropes.
That's not the clothesline from hell.
Mark Davis.
More or less, yeah.
Hoist on Hangman. Hoist on Davis. He's going to deny Hangman. 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, Hangman got out of that, but he needs just a second.
We had one job is to count to
It always
3.
sends it back.
2, 3,
And Mark Davis hitting two sides of the ring.
and you
And then
couldn't
that
even
Larry.
do that right.
Whoa!
You need to go back to refereeing. You need to go back to being a referee.
Wrestling the matches
Go back to
of his
refereeing.
AEW career
Go to
1 week ago with
referee
James
school
Dolan
to be a better referee.
tonight against Hangman Adam Page. Davis.
Here he goes again.
Line up for the lariat once again, but Hangman waiting for him. Oh, and Davis too strong. Davis absorbed the contact of Hangman's lariat. And now Hangman. No. Up to his feet.
How about that? Oh!
1, 2, 9, Davis.
And Excalibur kicked out to Davis, but not as much in it as the last couple of times. Davis, as you can see, is flat on the mat. He's got to take a breather or two here if he can.
Hangman seems like he's ready to deliver a buckshot lariat, Tony, but if we know it's coming, Mark Davis most certainly does.
Yeah, he does.
Hangman, buckshot Davis, counters go Hangman, comes through, up and on the shoulders of Davis. Davis, now with Hangman center of the ring, Oh, God, what a reversal. Oh, no, tombstone on the ramp.
Undertaker like.
Hangman Adam Page.
Showing his strength, stun the big man, could be positioning now.
Look out. Bang. 1, 2, 3.
Hangman Adam
Hey! Down after that tombstone on the ramp, there was nothing left for Mark Davis to avoid the buckshot lariat. Nothing left.
Hangman Adam Page earned every bit of that one, but now, as we take a look at how this match ended, we know that Hangman Adam Page will go on to Grand Slam Australia 10 days from now, Saturday, February 14th, and he will face the winner of Kenny Omega and Andrade El Idolo, with the winner of that match going out to Revolution to challenge for the AEW World Championship.
Hey, cut it! Next week, I pack my bags. I pack this championship, and I head to Australia for a #1 contendership match for a shot at the World Championship and Kenny Omega. Kenny, my friend, I hope that I see you there. And MJF. Max, if I win that match at Revolution, I will stomp every last future child out of your tiny little balls and take back the World Championship that I never should have lost.
Wow.
That's some serious stomping right there.
Oh.
Did you hear that? I will stomp every future child out of your tiny little balls to get my belt back.
He ain't FAFO. He ain't fucking around.
Actually, exactly.
There you go.
MJF. You heard what Adam Page said. He ain't FAFO. You might be FAFO. He's not FAFO.
This man, the sky is the limit for the Jack Kevin Knight.
I feel at home. The bright lights.
This Kenny King kind of reminds me of a young Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And I see a lot in myself. I'm confident. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table.
20 minutes draw with Pac.
The jet is too fly.
Wins over Harvey Allen.
I am as good as I say. I am the one you look up to.
You can see the confidence that he has.
Kevin Knight has the biggest win of his career.
Yeah,
came out on top as expected from me.
1, 2, 3, 3. We got new champs. My God. Every night, coast to coast.
Ever since I stepped into an AEW ring, all the Jet keeps hearing is how the Jet in the future.
And I'm surprised that Sean's not here tonight with
The
us.
Jet been hearing now. The Jet will never, ever.
Well, is he working? Going on the cruise.
Those bring young stars of AEW Kevin tonight, but coming up next for the first time inside an AEW ring, I'm trying to get one, and it's next.
We don't know. Ask him tomorrow when you see him. Oh, that match with Andrade and Kenny Omega? That's going to be off the hook.
I think that's gonna be Dow.
You know who I'm going for?
Who's that?
The Cleaner.
Really?
You know who the Cleaner is.
No.
Who will face Hangman Page in Sydney, Australia in 10-day time? Who will earn a shot at the former AEW World Champion at the Kudos Bank Arena? We will find out in just a few moments, but first, let's head to the ring and then after the hour, just for hours.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. They be coming by Lance Archer and Don Callis. From Gomez Palacio Durango, Mexico. Weight 241 pounds. Andrade.
I don't know if we had some ladies.
Everybody's really over there, it looks like. Why the fuck you gotta wear a man?
Return. I don't know where here at AEW.
It's kind of his entrance
But
from the other
also,
side.
living up to that name, Andrade, the Idol. Catching the eye of some of our female fans here in All Elite Wrestling. Probably just some.
I am. Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega.
Weight 224 pounds. It is Kenny.
Oh. God. Boom. Bang. And off goes the pyro.
Heroes welcome for Kenny Omega here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And who would expect anything less as he steps into the ring with Andrade El Idolo. With a shot at Hangman Adam Page. With 10 days time coming in Grand Slam Australia on the line. Kenny Omega got so much welcome. I know what kind of welcome Don Callis gets when he's inside with us, but a winner's welcome. A winner's welcome.
Well, it didn't happen right before the breakdown, but anyway, the man looked pretty good, I thought.
Oh, I'm sure he'll take a lot of solace that you thought he looked good.
Oh, look great. How about that? Well, you're talking about a big-time matchup. No bigger than this one.
As Andrade and some words with Don Callis.
Okay.
Everything is muy bueno. Just in case you're wondering what we talked about.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Don.
We rely on your extensive knowledge of the Spanish language. As Andrade El Idolo content to wrestle this match at his pace, perhaps trying to get under the skin of Kenny Omega. Who would know better by getting under the skin of Kenny Omega than Don Callis?
I look at two of the great international stars. I don't think there's any denying that. Wrestling against each other for the first time. And it's right here on Dynamite Live.
It's rare that Kenny Omega is in a ring with a guy who's as good an athlete as him, but tonight's one of those nights.
No, I agree with that.
Omega trying to get off on one another in the early goings. I will say this, Excalibur, Kenny looks better the last few weeks than I've seen him in 2 years. Oh, what a knee strike! This could be over before it gets on the starting block. Omega now on the attack, punching Andrade on the floor.
Can't take a lot of risk early on here.
And Don, we heard it from Kenny himself. He said he feels better now than he has in years. And he is. He says now this should not be allowed. One-legged angel on the floor. Finds his feet, reversing out and moves to the midsection on Andrade. Omega. Something in mind. Andrade, no intention of finding out. Andrade turns the tables. The suplex on the floor.
Yeah, everything Kenny was hitting was such force on Andrade, but Andrade turned the tables on him that time.
I used to say about Kenny Omega that one of the things that made him special was the explosion to go from 0 to 60 faster than anyone. I haven't seen that part of Kenny's game until the last few weeks. He's got it back. Looks better than ever. Andrade Alito, the chop delivered, and Omega returned to the ring.
What was that? What?
Andrade now.
I don't know. I just heard some kind of buzzing noise
picking his moment.
from the TV.
But Omega quickly up to his feet.
Andrade took a little too much time getting up there. Kenny had a lot of work left, a lot
Well,
of
no,
offense to
it
go.
must have been the TV because they're not saying anything about it. So
Quite a few people here tonight that I understand came just to see Andrade take that shirt off. And he is reaching a whole new demographic, in my opinion. People love this guy. I'm not sure where you got that information, Don, but he looks like he should be on the cover of a romance novel, riding a
glad that
horse.
we're watching it.
Yeah, very handsome, and he
You
probably would be
I'm actually
cheered.
glad
and
that we're
not
having
for you.
In
a
Mexico,
great
we
time
would say
watching
muy
AEW.
guapo. Don Matthews last year
And like you were right about last Thursday.
introduced
that?
Andrade Alito.
I remember that I kind of fell asleep during the whole almost the whole show on TNA.
To attack him.
Yeah.
Is what lured Andrade back.
But
That's because we're in the superplex. The lateral
they don't
press.
fucking
Andrade
start
into the
to
kick out. I am without a doubt the greatest recruiter in the history of pro
So
wrestling.
by the
That's
time
how
they
I built the
started,
Don
it's already
Callis
late.
family into the biggest faction in the history of this industry.
that's true. I mean, why they can't start at
I mean,
8 or like 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock
Just
at night?
Kenny Omega is the recruitment tool. I mean,
Well,
he's
no.
one of the greatest
8
wrestlers
o'clock
of
would
his
be
generation,
more,
if not all time.
not
People
6,
know I've got the
because
secret
6
sauce
is
for how to beat Kenny, as
considered
I've proven
even.
many times.
Yes,
And
and
now Andrade
considered
is
prime
going to
time.
show you that he's got the
which
secret
means
sauce as
he's on the
well.
whole people on TV.
What?
well, that's how you keep Kenny with the screwdriver in the head.
Omega. Why do you have to live in the past? Look at Kenny. At the middle. Whoa. Like his hook covers man. Andrade. Right shoulder up off the mat. The thing I notice about Kenny that's different, there's no hesitation anymore. I think he doubted himself for a long time, as anyone would after going to war with the Don Callis family. I have to remember Kenny Omega been dealing with the effects of diverticulitis as Don Callis size, but he underwent surgery. He had to stop talking about it. He had his intestine removed, but it wasn't something that just came on immediately. It was something that Kenny was battling for a long time. And I think that affected Kenny's timing, his pace, his confidence inside the ring.
Andrade feeling very good about himself right now. Let's see what he's got in store here for Kenny. Can't be too slow about it.
Andrade looking for a figure four. So by Omega, which the midsection. Andrade, the suplex turns the corner. Here we go.
Maybe into the three amigos. Let's do it.
Andrade. Now, there we go. I like this. Like a gator roll out to the floor. And Andrade completes the three amigos on the floor. That's the second time Omega has got the impact. What a stud this guy is. Look at this guy.
Whoa, he's got some admirers here front row.
Andrade needs to keep his focus on the task at hand. Remember, Hangman Adam Page awaits the winner in 10 days in Australia. By Andrade Let's say, keep your hands off the merchandise. We should be charging an entrance fee for this.
Wow. How about that?
Andrade El Idolo, Kenny Omega for the first time ever inside an AEW ring. The battle continues live on Dynamite.
Confidence happens, he's got backup. Look at that confidence.
Oh, I wish I had some of that.
This is a journey. Loosen up.
Kenny Omega, Andrade El Idolo, a firefight, a shootout on the strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. The winner of this match will meet Hangman Adam Page at Grand Slam Australia 10 days away. Saturday, February 14th, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. The winner of that match will move on to Revolution to challenge for the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega gets the knees up.
Great anticipation by Kenny on the second spring that time for Andrade. And it's
Omega looking for the knee in the corner. Andrade slips free, keeps the legs. Andrade. Figure 4, cinched in, center of the ring. He's a master of this move.
Kenny needs to roll to his left, as you can see, to the near side, the far side of the ropes. But buddy, he does have a cinched in, Excalibur.
Kenny needs to try to scooch his butt towards the ropes. Omega was trying to bring the heel of Andrade's boot up off the knee, trying to take the weight off the fulcrum that Andrade has, but Andrade's got it in very, very tight.
I'm going to tell you this, Shivani.
What's that, Callum?
We spent more time in the film room this week than I think I've ever spent before a match. And you're seeing it pay dividends here.
Looking up at Kenny Omega. Changing position to reverse the pressure down on Andrade as Andrade forced to reach for the ropes to cause the break.
El Ropo. The bridging up was a mistake, and it got Kenny to turn it around quickly. But Kenny, as you can see, that right knee.
Tony, that's the hallmark of a great athlete like Kenny Omega. A millisecond of a window of opportunity can allow Kenny to get back into this match.
Short right hands here.
Don, you mentioned you believe Kenny Omega had the striking advantage on Andrade as your guy. Making a mistake.
Wow, each man getting in more than one lick.
Kenny is really laying those in.
Andrade's dangling. Watch out!
Oh, no. We wanted to stay away from the Snapdragon. It leads to bad things.
You're going to get another, I do believe it, Don.
A second Snapdragon suplex. And these two men battling it out. The winner moves on to Grand Slam Australia. The winner of that match will challenge for the AEW World Championship. Right up this March at Revolution. But wait a second. Hey, Andrade in the corner. Andrade. His back turned to Omega. Omega poised to strike. Omega's got a line. Oh, no. The trigger.
Going for the one way. Maybe not.
Omega depositing Andrade on the top. Andrade may be out. Omega.
Yeah, you're right. Andrade's just dangling.
Oh, no. One of the big guns thinking Avalanche, one-winged angel, but Andrade reverses. Powerbomb out of the corner. Letting Kenny on his head.
Yeah, Kenny's hurt. You're right.
And now the DDT. The leg is hurt. The cover.
Great. Letting it go.
Unlike TNA,
Come on, Don. That was so close, and she was right on his
usually cuts to commercial, then comes back to the show.
And it's sold-out crowd, Kenny AEW.
Yeah.
Andrade needs to maintain his composure.
Vámonos!
Keep his focus on Kenny Omega. But Andrade, he's still got a lot of big moves in his arsenal.
Not disappointed at all by these two phenomenal athletes.
Oh,
Here
he
we go.
thinks he's for teeth.
Andrade. In the corner.
Oh, boy. Kenny,
That is why
Andrade. No,
when he did the knees,
Yeah.
it did kind of reminds me of Rikishi. He does it on his ass, but he does it on his
yeah,
legs.
little frustration for Andrade on that one. You can't get frustrated. You're in the ring with Kenny Omega. You're going to pack a lunch. You're going to be up there for a while. It's never easy with Omega.
A seesaw battle with the momentum firmly in the hands of Andrade El Idolo. As Omega struggles up to his feet, Andrade planning his next move. And he's taking the DM. Oh, but Omega and Andrade just exchanging open hand shots. And now changing the elbows. Every time. John, that might have caught Omega on the throat.
Good. Now, Don, you said that maybe Omega had the advantage in a slugging contest. I'm not too sure. I think it's pretty much a stalemate right now.
Andrade comporting himself well. Oh, fawning overhand shot.
Chopped him in the face, basically. Look at that. Lining up like a baseball pitcher on that.
Omega lands three unanswered, but Andrade, the lunging boom to the face.
So smart. And that is too. No. Talking about two men evenly matched. You saw the example on the right there.
Omega counters with the knee like we saw in the early moments of this match. Now, boys,
Here comes.
wiped out Omega.
Oh, my.
God, Callis, the screwdriver.
Freaking screwdriver.
Oh, Jesus.
None the wiser. She's
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I remember that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's got, well, wait, is that a real screwdriver?
They're getting down. She's doing the right thing.
It is.
I can't tell because
Wait a second, Swerve! Swerve wrestled the screwdriver away! And now, one winged angel,
Oh, fuck.
no. God,
Kick
damn
out.
it, Kenny. 1, 2. God damn it. Oh, fuck you. Well, hey, the ref did her job and counted to 3. But, god damn.
Grand Slam Australia. 10 days away, where he will face the winner of that match will
So
face
that was a bullshit ending to a really great match.
champion come Revolution on Sunday, March 15th in Los Angeles.
Swerve Strickland. Again, the freaking screwdriver. Swerve wants a piece of the Andrade. I don't blame him.
Now you need to be careful because Lance Archer is looming just behind Andrade and Don Callis. The muscle enforcer for Don Callis and his family. And Swerve, he felt the disappointment, the sting last week, and now Kenny, it was his turn this week.
Uh-oh. Kenny's pretty upset. I don't think Kenny understands what Swerve was trying to do.
Oh, wait a second.
This is what
This is intense.
This is what Vine to get a world title shot
Let
leads to.
them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight.
The security split out to separate these two athletes.
What should I call it? A really great match with a bullshit ending.
Away.
This is not down. And once again, here's two men who've now been denied a chance to go to Australia.
Yeah, whatever Swerve's intentions were for intervening, Kenny Omega firmly, it would seem, believes that Swerve Strickland cost Kenny Omega an opportunity to face Hangman Adam Page to challenge potentially for the AEW World Championship at Revolution. But speaking of the AEW World Championship, our main event tonight, an eliminator match. If Brody King defeats MJF, he will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship at Grand Slam Australia. Right now, let's take a look at the eliminator challenger, Brody King.
God damn it. I thought.
Sometimes violence is the answer.
You thought what?
Brody King, one of the
Oh,
men
goddamn.
circling MJF in that AEW World Championship.
I thought tonight was when the belt was up and shit like that.
No, it's going to be up on the line. Whoever wins between
It's fine. I didn't put that there. That's all.
Impractical Jokers, all new Thursdays at 10 on TBS. Set your DVR now.
Chris Statlander, in exchange for not being out there during the tag team match tonight, you've agreed to give Tekla another shot at your AEW Women's World Championship next week on Dynamite, with the catch that you get to choose the stipulation. What's it going to be?
Well, I need something deserving of the AEW sickos who know that I can get way more toxic than Tekla. So I have come to the conclusion that you're just going to have to wait. And I know, what a tease. But Tekla, if you're a good little girl, then Big Stack Daddy is going to tell you and the whole world on Collision. So in the meantime, sit down, shut up, and pray that Cosmic Killer is just a nickname.
Well, a rematch between Chris Statlander and Tekla from 1 week ago, but Chris Statlander with the leverage trying to keep Tribal Madness away from this next contest.
This is an AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship eliminator match set for one fall. And now here's forward, Megan Bailey.
Well, this past Saturday, Collision, Tony Schiavone, you were on the call when the Babes of Wrath defeated the Sisters of Sin to successfully retain their AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship, but that was not how the show went off the air.
No, not at all. As you see Tekla come in, but that was just the beginning of it. The Sisters of Sin got involved. The world champion got involved. But yes, Rebel Ball got involved. The Mega Six and Penelope Ford. And you got to give a lot of credit to the Babes of Wrath. They agreed to this match, and they can't be 100% after what happened on Saturday.
An extremely physical battle with Sky Blue and Julia Hart just days ago. Now back into the fray here tonight.
Opponents they are the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Hart Cameron, and the TBS Champion, Will McNeil. Please. Oh.
Let's talk about really elimination matches. You got to prove yourself first before you get the title shot. Well, I think there's no question that Penelope and the Megan Bain have proved themselves. Nothing the Babes of Wrath know that.
Well, as Penelope Ford and Megan Bain originally scheduled to compete in the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament, the injury to Penelope Ford took her out of action. But it led to the team of Megan Bain and Marlene Shafir, who many people thought were one of the favorites in the tournament, though ultimately they would be bounced out in the semifinal round. But now Megan Bain and Penelope Ford getting their opportunity to face the champions, as you mentioned, an eliminator match. In order to earn a shot at the titles, Megan Bain and Penelope Ford need to defeat the champions here tonight. As Will Nightingale and Megan Bain set to square off.
Look at this. Great teamwork, great diversion. They had this all planned out. Outside, Harley goes, and now double team on Roy.
As Bain winds up big, elbow striking Fans, if you're just joining us earlier tonight, we learned that it will be Hangman Adam Page, Andrade El Idolo, one-on-one at Grand Slam Australia. The winner of that match goes on to Revolution to vie for the AEW World Championship, but it has just been made official for Grand Slam Australia. Inosuke Takeshita will challenge Jon Moxley for the AEW Continental Championship as we make our debut in Sydney, just 10 days away. That is must-see TV, but right now, Harley Cameron the cover. Now before able to kick out.
You know, that's huge news. Very quickly, Jon Moxley has not put the Continental Championship on the line. This will be his first title defense against a man that's deserving of any question to get a title shot. And that's coming up in Australia.
And now Will Nightingale and Harley Cameron showing their teamwork. Cover. Now, Babes of Wrath definitely went into that inaugural tournament, Tony, as the underdogs. I think it's a large part to the relative inexperience of Harley Cameron to her partner, Will Nightingale.
Yeah, that's a good point. And also, this is become very personal for the Babes of Wrath. We saw the footage from Saturday. It's not the first time that the King of Penelope and the Megasis have gone out and attacked the World Tag Team Champs.
Remember, a lot of the tension, the animosity brewing for quite a while here. And I think of the first ever women's blood and guts match that we witnessed last year. Absolutely. Will Nightingale, though. Combination offense on Megan Bayne. Penelope Ford got in the boot, allowing her partner time to recover. And Megan Bayne up to the top. You're thinking, wait a second, Megan Bayne, Hurricanrana by the Megasis.
It looks like the Megasis try to take flight here. My God.
Megan Bayne, Tope, Suicida wipes out Will Nightingale on the floor. And this eliminator match, the Women's World Tag Team Championship continues.
All winter long with a Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real proof tea with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford taking on the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions in an eliminator match. If Bayne and Ford are able to defeat the Babes of Wrath tonight, they will earn a shot at the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship by Will Nightingale just unleashed a thunderous pounce.
And a great tag team match, great wrestling match, no outside interference as we know. And these four ladies are going down and look at Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron ducks underneath the lariat. Around with the sling blade. Harley now.
Oh, look at this.
Raining right hands. Penelope trying to cover up.
Yeah, Harley's getting fired up, but her cause is to win the match here.
Harley's been waiting to tag into this match, waiting to get her hands on the opposition. Harley gets underneath the kick, and now the pump handle, the backdrop suplex to cover the leg hook, but Penelope able to kick out.
Pretty good penny combination by Harley. Don't get too upset, girl. Expect the match.
The champions, the Babes of Wrath, definitely the fan favorites here tonight. And Harley Cameron providing some much-needed relief for the partner, Will Nightingale.
If that was a lariat or just a fist to the face.
On the way, it was enough to stun Harley Cameron. Bayne and Ford, the leg vertical suplex.
Oh, now the Babes are trying.
Harley Cameron turning the tables.
Give Harley a lot of credit. There's no way the Babes of Wrath can be 100% after what happened on Saturday after their matchup, where they retained the tag team belts. In the main event, a collision. Watch out.
Harley, great extension on that kick to reach Megan Bayne up in the ropes. As Willow and Harley have Megan Bayne up on the top of
Double superplex.
Meanwhile, Penelope Ford Climbing to the
Great move, Penelope, but Penelope's hurt as well.
a blockbuster neck breaker, a 2-for-1 for Penelope Ford, buying her partner Megan Bain some time to recover. It's a huge risk for Penelope Ford, Tony, but it paid off.
Double blockbuster. As the fans chant their approval here in this sold-out theater here at the Palm in Las Vegas.
Bain to her feet.
That was made a jubilee.
TNT by Holly Cameron.
That's the legal lady in the ring.
Yep. Bain into the hole. Spine buster. The high stack. Bain giving the power out, but
Making too strong that Chandler.
not sure Megan Bain could survive many more of those. Bain's wrapped now. With Harley Ford intervenes. Harley to the corner. Going Nightingale. Lining up with Penelope and teamwork there.
Great teamwork all night from Penelope and Megan Bain.
Wait. Okay, on the shoulders of Megan Bain.
LOD.
Penelope Ford goes. Data Vice.
LOD. LOD.
This match.
Mega bad.
It is rare, Tony, that these eliminator challenges paid off, but they paid off in a very big way for Megan Bain and Penelope Ford here tonight.
So now, as you see the disappointment on the face of Willow, Harley, the Babes of Wrath, will give Penelope and Megan a World Tag Team title shot.
And it will take place 10 days from now, Grand Slam, Australia, for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Megan Bain, Penelope Ford will challenge Holly Cameron, Laura Nightingale, the Babes of Wrath in Sydney. But still to know tonight, our main event, SJF, Brody King, AEW World Championship Eliminator match. But fans, let's take you back to this past Saturday in Collision. And there was a changing of the guard with the TNT Championship. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's not. We already saw it.
She loves her new home, and she ain't planning on going anywhere for a very, very long time.
What a debut it was for Tommaso Ciampa this past Saturday at Collision. And coming up this Saturday, the open challenge has been answered by not just one man, by two. Tommaso Ciampa will put the TNT Championship on the line against Roderick Strong and Claudio Castagnoli. Plus, this Saturday night, it will be the Jet Kevin Knight taking on Scorpio Sky one-on-one. Plus, the parking lot brawl. The Rascals teaming up with Eddie Kingston and Ortiz to take on the Grizzled Young Vets, Big Bill, and the Bounty Hunter Brian.
Oh, that's going to be a good match this Saturday.
At 7 Central on TNT and HBO Max.
This is football for the AEW National Championship. Los Angeles, California. 190 pounds.
You good? I think so.
Over the last few weeks, Tony, we have seen Jungle Jack Perry pin the AEW National Champion, albeit in multi-man competition when it came to one-on-one. Ricochet was able to defeat the champion, but thanks in large part to the actions of Bishop Khan and Tony Leon.
And that's why this match, that so badly, not necessarily the title that you're looking at right now, but for his friend.
his opponent, being accompanied by Chile. Weighing 208 pounds, he is the AEW National Champion. Show some love for Ricochet.
And the look on his face, there's the two men flanking Ricochet. Bishop Barnes, Corleone, that took out Luchasaurus, injuring him, putting him on the shelf. And Jack Perry, he's been fighting pretty much a 3-on-1 battle himself against the demand. And here we go, Jack Perry diving over the ropes and hammering Ricochet on the ground.
Ricochet set, the dead smack, and he back. Jack gets the first blood, the bell is not sending, Jack doesn't give it in.
Perry's dumping Ricochet off the ramp.
I don't think Jack's finished here. Look, he's measuring this. Watch out!
Perry lines up Ricochet and takes a massive lead. Shot against the chest. Jack Perry finally gets hot. Intended against Ricochet.
This time was shot, defeating Anthony Barnes 18 days ago on Collision. The #1 contender match.
What a match that was. Swing and a miss by Ricochet. Spear by Jack Perry, and now hammering down. And just throttling the champion.
Jack knows what it's like to be a champ. Of course, he was a TNT champ. 146-day reign. He was one out of the world tag team champs at one time. This was with purpose.
This has become very, very personal for Jack Perry.
Absolutely. He can get it away from Ricochet.
Jack Perry, you have to keep a level head against Ricochet. Can't bring his emotions into this one, Tony.
Well, I think he's bringing them in here, Scott. You say you can't, but look at this. A lot of emotion on those fists.
Jack, I mean, he needs to be careful here because a disqualification could end this rematch for Jack Perry. As now Cummers, Perry. Not often you see Jack Perry drive that forearm, that elbow into the face of the man he's pinning. Ricochet. The waistband, the belt of Jack Perry coming down into the center strand.
Jack didn't look to his left with a face started checking ball at Ricochet, and that momentary distraction cost Jack Perry.
Ricochet. Perry gets
That's
the
gonna hurt.
delivers a chop.
For at least 3 days.
The Globetrotting champion Ricochet defending that national championship all over Mexico, United Kingdom, United States, and Ring of Honor right here in AEW. Ricochet putting the shin across the throat of Jack Perry, just completely choked in front of the referee.
6-time defenses since becoming the champ, of course, full gear. Including the win over Jack Perry, New Year's Smash.
Ricochet, some frustration on his part, some swift right hands in the face of Jack Perry.
Boy, Ricochet, he may be the best trash talker that we have in AEW.
Right now, he is wearing out Jack Perry. He's regaining the advantage. Perry anchored himself, prevented the hammer throw. Now lands 3-4 unanswered elbow strikes into the jaw of Ricochet. With Ricochet reverses, telegraphed that one.
He did.
And Perry is again battering Ricochet with those elbows. Ricochet goes off. Body drop attempt. Ricochet spills to the floor, and now Jack Perry on the move. The drop kick intercepted by Ricochet. And the back drops into our desk. Jack Perry in trouble with the AEW National Championship on the line. Don't go anywhere.
Just $25 a month.
AEW National Championship on the line. Ricochet, the champion, has the challenger Jungle Jack Perry at his mercy. Ricochet thinking brainbuster perhaps on the apron. Perry has no intention of finding out.
Good effort, got the knee on the head, staggered Ricochet.
As Perry battering Ricochet against the rope, swinging a miss by Perry, and now gouging the eyes by Ricochet. Champion. And the challenger's going to the outside, but Jack Perry bringing himself back up over the top, and Jack Perry. Back on here over the top.
You see Jeff pounding that man on the floor. He's trying to get himself back. There it is again.
Hero over the top, and Perry clutched that knee momentarily, but either way, he has regained the advantage on the champion Ricochet, but Ricochet regains his footing. Swing and a miss by the champion Jack Perry, leaps in, DDT, great core strength from Ricochet to prevent the DDT attack, and then transition over like suplex, he floats over, and then from a sitting position brings up Jack Perry.
That's an amazing sequence that time by Ricochet. We talked about core strength that was on display that time.
And the suplex and Ricochet not done. Scoops up Jack Perry, dead Valley driver on the floor.
Now Ricochet feels, and maybe rightfully so, that he is just a few minutes away from retaining this belt.
And Ricochet, at least thus far, Tony, has done it all without Chico, without Bishop Paul, without Tony Leona.
Great call, you are right.
Drives down Perry, center of the ring. 1, 2, no, Jack escapes.
Good job, a lot of credit that Skyward. He took a lot of offense, ate it up, stayed with it.
And Jack Perry has had to overcome a lot of different expectations in his career as a professional wrestler, but he has shown his quality, his durability, time and time again. But Ricochet now, maybe thinking of taking a shortcut.
Yeah, Rick Knox right with it.
Sliding the national championship title belt into the ring, Knox grabs it up. Ricochet tried the low blow, and Jack Perry sweeps up the leg. Maybe he was thinking snare trap, but Ricochet, the up kick, back Perry off. Jack gets to the corner, German suplex. Ricochet lands on his feet. Perry weaves on the knee, cross kick, flush on the jaw, but Ricochet counters.
This is a good match.
Yeah, no shit.
Come on, Jungle Jack Perry.
Ricochet tried it.
Beat the ball out of Ricochet.
Poison Rana, diving DDT. Is this Jack Perry's moment? Will he become the second national champion? The cutter, Jack Perry. That's it. 1, 2, no! Ricochet narrowly beats the count.
Ref, catch your job is to count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Look at this.
Some of us are tired, Ref.
Right, exactly. But at the same time, you have to admit,
Have the AEW World
they're
Championship
not going to give you anything like this on Monday Night Raw.
Or Friday Night Smack.
No, they're going to be more concerned getting commercial, doing advertising, and having gimmicks and shit.
Snare trap center of the ring, Ricochet. The ropes are in sight, but can he make the crawl to force the break?
That's a tinny tap. Ricochet is maneuvering so close.
Ricochet extends. Bouncing on the rope for a brief moment, but Jack Perry repositioned him back towards center.
Once again, finger on the rope, but could not hold on to it. Max will continue pulling him out to the center.
Oh, wait a
There we go.
Now, GOA out to ringside. I'm sure they have different motives than just cheering on Ricochet. Ricochet, he may be out here, but only told the audience, drawing in Ricochet, putting his hand on the rope.
That's so tough for the referee. Gee whiz.
He was called when he could see Tony. And what he saw was Ricochet's hand on the rope.
Didn't Ricochet tell him to stay in the tag?
Yeah, I got some clue. But
Matt and Nick Jackson and Young Bucks.
what are they doing?
Recently, they reconciled.
They're helping out Jungle Jack Perry.
They have his back, but
And look at the fight going on the entryway. And the belt was put in the middle turnbuckle.
Not like this.
Not like this. Not like this.
Fuck you. No. Fuck you. God damn it. You stupid motherfucker.
Up yours, Ricochet.
2 seconds away, dude.
Up yours, Ricochet.
Again, another instance where you take a really great match and give it a bullshit ending. Oh my god.
It's great to see, though, that GOA was kept away.
well, it is official here that GOA this Saturday at Collision will take on the Young Bucks. The winners move on to a three-way
GOA,
tag team.
who's that?
The Gates of Acme.
Dynamite, then the Rascals. Next Wednesday night, they've entered that three-way match. It will be either GOA or the Young Bucks joining the wild card team 1 week from tonight when Dynamite comes to you live from Ontario, California. 8-7 Central on
Ontario,
TBS.
California.
HBO Max, and then
Ontario
just
in
days after that,
Canada.
Tony, wait a second. Game King.
Who's that?
War job. Who the?
I don't understand this. Maybe I'm.
You were easy to find. I know. See you in
Oh my God.
I checked in 2 doors down. Hey! Hey, quit that! It's real bad!
Well, Clark Connors gave Kidd a completely unhinged assault on Darby Allin. We will endeavor to provide you with any sort of update that we can find about Darby Allin's condition. But fans, we have one final break to take tonight, and then our main event, the AEW World Championship Eliminator match, will be presented in its entirety next. Brody King, MJF, 1-on-1 next.
I have nothing. Well, I gotta say, you know what? When we get to the ending of the match, I gotta say something about that scene right there.
Career. LinkedIn is the network that works for you.
HBO Max. It's main event time live on Dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Your main event is an eliminator match for the AEW World Championship.
Excalibur said right before the break, we've taken our last break. We're going to stay with this main event as long as it takes, as you know, by following us on Dynamite here on TBS. A lot of times we're going to overtime. Let's see how long. Well, here he comes.
Who are you gonna go for this match tonight?
The man
I don't
that could be
get it. Brody King. Okay,
from becoming
so he's fighting MJF right now. Yeah. But the belt's not up. Whoever wins the match is going to get a title match.
That MJF is afraid of this man. And on that, I don't blame him.
I think many people are afraid of this man, Brody King.
As we said, let's stay with it as long as it takes this caliber. Brody is ready to go.
Are we looking at the man that will leave Australia with the AEW World Championship?
I was gonna have to. What? I just said I forgot.
Confidence. Always. Etched on the face of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, but very fitting. We are in a casino here tonight because I think that is a poker face, a facade. An AEW World Champion wants no part of Brody King. And he put out the challenge. He said you need to beat somebody of importance, right, to earn a shot at my title. Who better to beat than the AEW World Champion in this eliminator match in order to earn a shot at Grand Slam Australia? And remember, whoever leaves Australia as AEW World Champion could have either Andrade El Idolo or Hangman Adam Page waiting for them at Revolution. But to make it official, let's return to the ring one more time tonight in the WR. Justin Roberts.
Introducing first, from Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King. And his opponent, from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, he is the All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Arrogance out of control, man. Never seen anything like it in my life in any sport.
Remember when Rusev used to have that big banner behind him?
Brody
Yeah.
King, AEW World Championship Eliminator match. A match
But he was
that the
virulent.
champion wants absolutely no part of.
Now the face and the eyes of the champion.
Dog fight, dog fight, dog fight.
Man, as much as you can, maybe try to wear him down, right? I mean, that's simple strategy.
Certainly, MJF can't match up to Brody King physically, but he has one of the keenest minds
I'm going for
the ring
him.
has ever seen. MJF does.
Yeah, I got to give him. You're right. I got to give him that.
There is
Going for
no
Brody
way
King.
he came into this match unprepared.
What the fuck is this? Adam Page. Why?
Hey man, and MJF leaves the ring, turns his attention away from Hangman Adam Page. Oh, wait a second! Brian grabs MJF. MJF just went limp.
MJF's out. Remember, Brody has won big matches like that.
Okay, so at some point are they gonna win the belt?
They already did.
Oh,
Drives MJF up to center.
1, 2, 3.
there we go. Remember, they said I'm gonna stay with this right to the end.
But look, it's already over anyways.
It didn't take long to get to the end, did it?
MJF and the AEW World Championship in 10 days' time. And will this be the man? Will this be the sight? We see.
What the fuck is that?
Oh,
Andrade.
Andrade, yeah.
oh, the back elbow. The feet with the kick, the back elbow.
Well, MJF just waking up to the fact that now he's in the grasp of Andrade El Idolo.
Andrade, the DM, delivered. Wait a second, Andrade. Took his eyes off Hangman, the buck. Shot up, loaded on Andrade.
The two men, Andrade and Hangman, now will battle to see who will get the next title shot.
Oh, Hangman. The Cowboy feeling it here tonight. He's got the chat lined up.
Oh, right in the little hangman.
A second console bomb.
There's your man. An unbelievable, incredible ending.
As lopsided of a drumming I have ever seen, MJF endured. Brody King, if he can do it once again in Sydney, he will be your next AEW World Champion. Well, what a program we have had for you tonight. Of course, Collision this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max, and 1 week away, Dynamite for Ontario, California. Then in 10 days' time, Grand Slam Australia. Hangman and Andrade, the winners, compete for the AEW World Championship at Revolution, and it is official. Brody King challenges MJF in Sydney.
Warning, the following
All right,
program
well,
contains
we got
scenes
to
of
the
graphic
end.
stupidity among
Thank
lifelong
you for
friends
being
who
with
compete to
us.
embarrass each other.
Aren't you gonna say, well, John, you got something to say before you head out
Oh,
there?
yeah, well, I didn't think it was
To
really
Margaritaville,
that,
slip the dime bag of his
That,
homegrown weed into my bag.
noteworthy,
Dude
but
rule.
if you do have something to say, go ahead.
Well, I gotta say, for the Jungle Jack Perry match was wicked, but I wanted someone to win the title. Ricochet already hold the title already, but we want somebody else to hold the title. But don't get me started with the War Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys are scary as hell.
Yeah, and I don't see where they're going with this.
That scene that we just saw, like, not that long, was like remember how when the Four Horsemen got stranded in the desert, or I think it was like Ric Flair?
No, I remember once in the 80s, they attacked Dusty with a baseball bat in a parking lot.
Yeah, but that was scary as hell right there too. But for anything else, was pretty good.
Well,
I got this thing a long time ago, and this finally found an excuse to use it. So I was like, yes.
not quite what I was expecting, that's for sure, but I didn't think anything really noteworthy tonight, but in the next couple of weeks with this week's Collision coming up,
Mm-hmm.
the 3-way for the TNT Championship,
Yeah.
and then they've got a loaded show next week.
Well, congratulations to Brody King, who is one of my AEW favorites since Chris Jericho is no longer around. But I gotta say, between MJF and Brody King, will make a good match.
Oh, that does remind me of something.
What's that?
I've heard several stories that Chris Jericho is going to show up in WWE at WrestleMania, and I've also heard, excuse me, that he's re-signed a new contract with AEW. So I don't know what to believe, but either way, it'll be interesting to see which way Chris Jericho decides to go.
But for Bill Goldberg to be the...
Oh, yeah, Bill Goldberg. Well, we don't have anything confirmed because they haven't really done anything to warrant Nick Aldis being off the show unless they're going to transition him into a wrestler.
Like they did when he was in TNA.
Right. That's why I couldn't understand why they made him a GM to begin with, because he actually was and is a wrestler. So is Adam Pearce. But I guess we'll see over time, because you know what? At the end of the day, I don't write this shit. So
neither do I.
It's not really for me to try to second guess and tell them how to run their show. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm just speaking for the sake of speaking, and maybe it's because I'm very highly caffeinated. I don't know. Or maybe it's because it's late. What do I know? But at any rate, one last time, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night. Much love to you. We'll see you tomorrow. And we'll see you tomorrow for what? Today's Wednesday. Oh,
TNA.
Tomorrow night for TNA Impact. Maybe Sean will be back with us. I'm not sure. Thank you. I haven't read all of them, but thank you for all the comments tonight. I think this is more than we've had in a while.
I know. We usually have like 1 or 2 comments, but now we got like people who saying hi, how are you? What you guys been up to? Yada yada yada.
So thank you for all the comments. Again, Roman wins the Royal Rumble this past Saturday, so we have Punk and Roman to look for. Oh, that's what we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's switch to WWE for a second. Maybe it's because he hasn't been around for a while, but Roman really turned up the volume going back into the past, talking about the bloodline, the family tree, name dropping Rikishi and The Rock. And did you notice he kept referring to CM Punk as Phil, which is actually his name, but it's not often that you see people do that in wrestling anymore.
I gotta say the same thing for CM Punk, that he called Roman by his first name, Joe.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. Oh, well.
Well, it's almost 10:30.
Maybe they did it to, they used each other's real names to maybe amp it up and push each other's buttons. I don't know. But like John said, it's almost 10:30, so we're going to split. One more time, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love. And we'll see all of you tomorrow night. Whether Sean will be with us or not, I don't know.
But if he doesn't show up, maybe we can invite Tyler to watch TNA with us.
Maybe we invite him all the time. He doesn't. He never takes us up on it. I don't know. At any rate, for John Batcher, my name is Michael Paul. Like and subscribe, and we will see you at 8 Central AMC tomorrow night for TNA Impact. Good night.
We love you guys and sleep dreams and don't let the bed bugs bite.
There you go. Good night.
Perfect.